All right, man. Detroit Lions link to Cooper Cup. They could be one of 5 teams to trade to Cooper Cup. And you know what was a funny thing about it too that I heard about Cooper Cup is that he got the same amount of 1,000-yard seasons as Kenny Galladay. And we remember we thought that Kenny Galladay. Man, we thought that Kenny Galladay was that ninja, bro. Remember we thought that Kenny Galladay, man, he man, without Stafford, man, oh man, he just didn't do well. He got that money, and you could tell he was one of those guys that didn't really care about he didn't really care about he didn't really care about football. He got his money and he was like, man, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? He got his bread. It was like, ninja, I'm out of here. Something about KRS One, out of here. You know what I'm saying? He got, man, dude was like, man, I am. He's like, man, y'all, I'm out of here, bro. He was like, I am out of here. But apparently the Lions being linked to Cooper Cup just because probably Brad Holmes was one of those guys who Brad Holmes was one of those guys who actually scouted him. He played there. They have a relationship. Could the Rams and Lions make another blockbuster move? Los Angeles Rams have traded with the Detroit Lions in the past, and with Cooper Kupp's Ram future up in the air, a recent prediction sends him to the Motor City. All right. So check out Detroit Lions top players. According to TWSN's Marissa Meyer, Kupp won't even have a chance to be traded, but the Lions will pick up the pieces that Los Angeles decides to let go. Kupp will turn 32 in June, coming off another injury-filled season in which he racked up 59.2 receiving yards a game, his lowest average since 2017, for a total of 710. With the contract of Kupp, it would be difficult for a team to trade him. But if he's released, one team makes sense. That's the Detroit Lions. So he's released. My thing is this: I think a lot of Lions fans had enough of injury-prone guys. Now he will come here and he will be a reliable number 2 receiver to St. Brown. JMO will kind of be like 2A, 2B, whatever you want to say. So, really you wouldn't be you still could retain the services of Khalif Raymond. You still could return the services of Tim Patrick, or, whoever. You can get another young guy or whatever. You still could retain their services, but and the difference is you getting him for the frisky. But anything you get for the frisky or whatever, anything you getting for the frisky, what come with that. Anything you getting for the frisky, what come with that. So you got to remember that. So when you get them for the frisky you getting them for the frisky for the low, you got to understand he couldn't been traded for a reason. It was a reason why he wasn't traded. It's a reason why he wasn't traded. He couldn't be traded, or they didn't want him. So you got to deal with what come with it. And I think the Lions are very well equipped to deal what comes with the injury. I think they're well equipped enough to deal with that. They got a nice receiving core, even when we're bringing Raymond back or Tim Patrick back, to really manage Cooper Kupp. And then what you really would need him for would be, down the stretch, manage his snap count, and then down the stretch, and then him and Goff already got a rapport. Personally, I would just rather go trade an asset. If I'm not going to get Myles Garrett, I'd rather go trade an asset and get Tyreek Hill. And I understand people, Tyreek Hill behavior. But the thing about Tyreek Hill, man, he will be productive here. He won't be a problem. Because guess what? You ain't got to worry about getting Tyreek 50 balls or JMO 50 balls. Nah. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about it. Because they only need 3 or 4 or 5 big plays, and it's that is what it is. That's it. They only need 3 or 4 or 5 big plays. So it ain't like you gotta feed them. It ain't like you gotta feed them. It ain't like you gotta feed them, volume. St. Brown is your volume guy. He's your volume guy. So you ain't gotta worry about feeding, Tyreek and J-Mo. They good, 5 touches, 7 touches a piece, something like that. And they gonna get you 120, 150, once they can do anything. 2, 3 tubs. So you become more explosive with Cooper Kupp. Really, he makes them dangerous on third downs. Third and shorts, thirds and manageables. He can go inside, outside. It's the same thing I described with DeAndre Hopkins. They become a very dangerous team with him moving the chains. They become dangerous for different reasons than Tyreek Hill. It's because he's so available. He's such a quarterback friendly receiver. And one of the reasons you tend to lean probably towards him over than Tyreek is because of the relationship that Tyreek has or Kupp has with Jared Goff. And we seen how quickly, they lost all them games in a row. They got another familiar receiver in Josh Reynolds, and how quickly they won the game with Josh Reynolds. How quickly they won that game with Josh Reynolds. So, like I said before, it make a lot of sense. I wouldn't be mad at it. Get him on a team-friendly contract, and you roll with St. Brown, J-Mo, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Khalif Raymond, and maybe you draft a young receiver, just to get ready. But yeah, I probably would say, yeah, for a team friendly contract, I would do it and trade for Myles Garrett. And one of the reasons I would do these two things is because I believe in the Lions' ability. I believe that the Lions are young enough. That's my opinion. I believe the Lions are young enough to sustain these older veterans. And they got enough, and Myles Garrett is still in his prime, but I feel like they got enough. They have enough youth on this team. They need a few veterans that been there and done that before. And they're going to be young enough. Guess what? I ain't got to give up no more draft assets to get Cooper Kupp. I ain't got to give up shit. This is if he's released. So yeah, I do it. There's really no big harm here. It's no big risk. You're not gonna sign them. You're not gonna sign them to a huge contract. So let me know what y'all think, man. Just off the release, and if it's a draft pick, then I'm talking about 5th, 6th, 7th, but nobody picking up that contract. That's the problem. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. You literally can find me everywhere: Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, everywhere, man. Check out my Goodfella TV channel, my main channel. I know somebody asked me they wanted to see my opinion on the Luka and the Laker trade. Check out Goodfella TV. Check out my Free Game 89 channel. All them links are in the link tree. Trust to believe me. Hit the link tree. Find my other platforms. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.